Ephesians 2:4-7. But God, being rich in mercy because of the great love with which he loved us, even when we were dead in our trespasses, made us alive together with Christ. By grace you have been saved, and raised us up with him, and seated us with him in the heavenly places in Christ Jesus, so that in the coming ages he might show the immeasurable riches of his grace and kindness towards us in Christ Jesus. Whoa, there is so much in these verses, but there are two words that stand out at the beginning of this that cannot be overlooked: but God. But God. You know, as an English teacher, I can tell you the word but is a change in direction, okay? You're going this way, but, it changes direction. And then God is the author of this directional shift. Paul in previous verses is talking about how each of us, or each person that he was writing to in the church, that each of them were dead in the trespasses of sin, and in them they had walked following the prince of the power of the air. They were all at one time involved in living in the passions of the flesh, carrying out the desires of the body and the mind, with this leading them to be included by nature children of wrath like the rest of mankind. But God. And then the rest of this that follows, but God, this is a letter to the church, but this is a letter to each of us as the church. We have all once been living in the sinful desires of our thinking, which puts us in line with children of wrath, the people that are against God. You are either a child of God or you are a child of wrath. But God, a change of direction that is being authored by him through Jesus Christ. Each one of us has a testimony. In whatever situation you find yourself in today that is aligned with some of what Paul was talking about being led by sinful desires and walking in darkness, I assure you today that in Christ you can have a but God moment. Let God be the author of a directional shift in your life through the power of Jesus Christ.